The suspended Accountant General of the Federation, Ahmed Idris, has been released by the Economic and Financial Crimes Commission after he was arrested for his alleged involvement in a 174 billion naira fraud, the news can confirm. Hello and welcome back to Newsroom Nigeria. This is where we give you hot, fresh, and sizzling news all day long. If you haven't subscribed to this channel, you're doing the wrong thing. This is the place you need to be. If you haven't subscribed to this channel, please go ahead and subscribe. Join this amazing community we have here. Also, click on the like button so that YouTube will automatically know that a lot of people are interested in watching this video. Then they will show it to a wider audience. Don't forget to drop your comments down below. Let me know what you think on the opinions that I'm going to be sharing below. Without further ado, let's dive straight into the details of today's news. Idris was released on bail from the custody of the anti-graft agency on Wednesday night in Abuja and has since been reunited with his family. The EFCC spokesman Wilson Wajarin confirmed these to our correspondent on Thursday morning. The suspended Accountant General is out on bail, he said. He was released last night, Wajarin said. The news had reported that Idris was nabbed by operatives of the EFCC on May 16, 2022, in connection with a series of frauds that was initially thought to be 84 billion naira. 3 days after his arrest, Idris was suspended by the Minister of Finance, Budget and National Planning, Zainab Ahmed, to enable him to face his probe. Sources revealed to the news that during questioning, Idris mentioned names, complaints, and a huge amount of money, which is currently under probe. He also made confessional statements and provided traces of funds, withdrawals, and deposits in local and foreign currencies. This led to the arrest of the former governor of Zamfara State, Abdulaziz Yari, and the chairman and managing director of Phoenix Professional, Anthony Yarrow, by the EFCC last week. Sources within the EFCC also mentioned to our correspondent that the acting AGF, Anamekwe Nwabuoku, who was appointed after Ahmed Idris' suspension, is also under surveillance concerning accusations of financial impropriety. The allegations against him include overpayment to himself while serving in previous ministries and agencies. He was also alleged to have perpetrated fraud through the government integrated financial management system used to pay salaries of federal government staff. Some of the alleged infractions occurred when Nwabuoku was the Director of Finance and Accounts, Ministry of Defense, the source said. Wow. Oh my God. How can you remove one thief from a position? How can you remove someone who has stolen from a position and then replace him with another one who is also a thief? How? How did this happen? Before his name was being presented to maybe Buhari or whoever, did the selection process, didn't they verify his criminal records or how he worked in the past ministries that he was assigned to? Didn't they do due diligence to any background checks and so on? Like, don't they do background checks whenever they want to appoint someone to a position? Don't they? Hey God. So one The former AGF was being arrested at first on a basis of a fraud, misappropriation of funds, and amongst other criminal allegations to the tune of 86 billion, not million, 86 billion naira. After his arrest, after the confessions and everything, during the interrogation process and everything, this man actually confessed, so showed them statements, and they got traces of funds, withdrawals, deposits in both local and foreign currency. He disclosed everything. That was how the former governor of Zamfara State was nabbed and was arrested after this man made all those confessions. And they also arrested the managing director of one of the companies that this man has been sending money to, both of whom are in custody right now. The chairman and managing director of Phoenix Professional, by the name Anthony Yaro, both of them were arrested last week, and they are also in custody. So this man said, he came out with the whole shebang. He must have known that, if I come clean, last, I'll strike a deal, which is the usual thing that they do. Someone has stolen, for example, 86 billion naira. Last, they will be able to strike a deal and say, okay, I can refund 40 billion or 20 billion, just a miserly amount of the amounts that have been stolen. We've seen such happen in the past, where they would strike a deal and then that is it. They get to work and go scot free with the rest of the money, with the rest of the nation's money. So at first, this man was arrested for fraud of 86 billion naira. And after the arrest, after all the confessions this man made, it was discovered that the money that has been embezzled is even more than 86 billion naira. The money is now to the tune of 174 billion naira. 174 billion. These people have mind. Like, in a lawless country where they know that there's no repercussion for anything they do, they go scot-free, where political elites believe that they are bigger than the law, that the law can do nothing to them. The law is meant for the poor people that cannot even meet bail. You get? Okorocha was arrested and now he's being released on bail after paying some millions of naira, and then he's shot in Abuja, very close to the court. And that is it. He gets to proceed with his presidential ambition as if there is nothing happening, as if all is well. That is the kind of country we are in anyway. Last, you see these people walk scot-free, and if it were to be a normal citizen like me and you, my dear, the person will be in prison for months, if not years, even waiting trial, waiting to go to court, waiting to be charged to court. The person will be waiting in prison. We are in Nigeria anyway. This is my opinion. Please leave your own opinion in the comment section. I'll be responding to all my comments. If you haven't subscribed, please do subscribe. I'll see you in my next video. Bye for now.